Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. This is Ethan Stieber here with Stieber Weather Forecasting. We got a lot to talk about for this upcoming week of weather. We're going to start off with a little bit of rain, and then maybe, just maybe, a little bit of winter precip finds its way into the forecast before the end of the week. First off, up on your screen is the upper air networks. Remember, red is warmer air, blue is cooler air. This shows us the ridges and the troughs and kind of the area of the jet stream in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So notice as we're sitting right now, we're kind of in a little bit of a warming trend. If you were outside today, man, was it not just a beautiful Sunday. If you had any yard work, I saw a lot of people out mowing. Still in late November. Hopefully we can switch that around as we get towards the end of this week, and I'll show you that coming up. As we start this off this evening, notice we will have a disturbance move through the area right in the Tuesday to Wednesday time frame. You can see this here. This is now noon on Wednesday rather. Big area of low pressure will be centered right over us. This is a big trough. You can see here's the ridge out to the west. Big trough in the east, bringing in a much cooler air pattern for the next couple days. That'll stick with it Wednesday into Thursday before temperatures start to moderate for the weekend and on into the first part of next week. As far as rain chances that we see with this, if we take hour by hour into the future, notice tomorrow looks to be pretty dry. We may see a couple scattered showers and thunderstorms as this big center of low pressure, which is currently out over northern Oklahoma, southern Kansas, as it begins to lift off to the north and to the east. We could see a couple showers into the area tomorrow morning. This is about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Maybe a couple hit or miss showers and thunderstorms, mainly showers across the area. As we go later on into the day, though, that southeasterly wind flow picks back up, bringing us another warm day tomorrow before rain showers creep in here. This is now midnight tomorrow night. Notice a line of some scattered showers, maybe an embedded thunderstorm or two is possible. However, predominantly just some heavier showers with this. It'll move through in the early morning hours on Tuesday morning. And notice if we stop here by 10 a.m. on Tuesday, the front has moved through, the wind is starting to change direction, and we start talking about some cooler air moving in for Wednesday through the end of the work week. If you remember last week in my video, I had talked about the potential for some severe weather with this system. The parameters for severe weather just don't look to be here right now. Notice, but you will feel the dew point begin to pick up just a little bit as these storms move through. This is, about 8 a.m., about 6 a.m. rather, Tuesday morning. And notice it will feel a little bit muggy out as that rain is moving through the area, but notice as we advance this a little bit further into the future, the mugginess will subside as those dew points begin to fall back into the 40s. So if we look longer term now, we'll pick this up about 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. Remember this 540 millibar liner right now on this model, the purple indicating line shows our 32 degree temperature change mark. Everything in the red is above 32 degree air temperature on the ground. Everything in the blue or below that is below 32 degree air temperature on the ground. So as we go further along into the rest of the week, notice how that cool air begins to stick around, and just maybe, this is noon on Thursday. Notice a couple little scattered snow showers off to our north and to our east. Some of those may try to creep in here. I wouldn't rule out the possibility of a couple rogue snowflakes flying around on Thursday. I don't, no accumulations out of this. Ground temperature is still way too warm, but we could, mind you, see our first taste of a couple snow flurries on the day Thursday. As I mentioned earlier, that system then begins to move off to our east, and we start to warm up a little bit for this upcoming weekend before another disturbance looks to move in here by the first part of next week. I mentioned it's going to be cooler here as we get into this weekend. This is air temperatures for the day on Thursday, about 3 p.m. each day as we go through these next couple days. Notice air temperatures on Thursday may not get out of the mid-40s. with that cooler air setting in. Friday, it moderates just a little bit, maybe mid to upper 40s. Saturday, we start getting a little bit better as that storm gets further off to the east and maybe pushing 50 off to our south. And by Sunday, with that warmer air and those rain showers starting to move its way in, we're into the lower 50s by the time we get through the day on Sunday. So you kind of get the picture. If we look longer term now, we'll pick this up Saturday morning, about 6 a.m. Notice here's that big center of low pressure now moved off to our east, causing some disturbances off on the east coast. We'll see another ridge of high pressure begin to set in before this next disturbance moves through in the early next week time frame, say around Monday of Thanksgiving week. As we layer on into the week, another little bout of some warmer air before another disturbance rolls through just in time for the holiday weekend. This would bring another pretty big disturbance through on Thanksgiving morning at about 6 a.m. right over the heart of the area. We'll see if that pans out. The GFS has been known to, kind of fluctuate things, and anything after about, 6 or 7 days out is really just candy land at this point, what I like to call eye candy. So, what's this to say? We're in for definitely a more active weather pattern as we move into the rest of November. And if we look on the Climate Prediction Center outlooks, they kind of see this as well. This is the 6 to 10 day 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, valid this Saturday through Wednesday, November 27th. A little bit above average temperature wise in the area, just slightly above average. That slight above average temperature does stick through on the 8 to 14 day, taking us all the way, can you believe it, to December 1st. Precip wise, we stay about equal chances for both on the 6 to 10 day and on the 8 to 14 day. So again, first real big cool shot of the year moves through Tuesday with a little bit of rain showers, but then you'll really feel that cooler air Thursday and into Friday before the temperatures begin to moderate through the weekend. Chance of maybe a rogue shower, a snow shower or two. However, no accumulation looks likely. If we see any of that, that'll be for the day on Thursday. So stay tuned for any weather updates. I'll keep you updated as we go throughout the week.